Well, he's trying to do a chipping in, isn't he? But he hasn't quite got his feet into position.
No, well, Greg's second serve does give a huge kick sometimes. It's an awful lot of work on that second serve. Therefore, it's difficult.
Game Rusedski.
Inclusive service game. Very scary moments, even though it was 4-5 down in serving.
5 games on.
But anything could be just around the corner in a match like this. Serene moments, which these have been.
15 long.
Seems to be stretching up better now than at the beginning of the match, and that's a nice backhand volley.
All. 30-15.
Close enough that to the baseline and also the sideline for Rusedski. Just a slightly questioning glance at the line judge there. Rusedski, I think, is getting his racket onto more of these returns now.
Yes, and it's paying dividends because some of these volleys, that last one, for example, he's sort of snatching at it.
Well, missed it, you see? And it's deuce.
Deuce.
And suddenly there's a crisis here, out of nowhere. And it happened towards the end of the first set.
Well, absolutely, that's what I meant earlier when I said the chap who's been holding his serve to love, suddenly, when he finds himself at deuce...
Well, now double fault, 2 or 3 wayward shots. A howler then on that serve, and Rusedski here has a hugely important point, because if he can break him now on this next point, he'll serve the match.
Deuce. Advantage Krajcek. Game Krajcek. Krychek.
Yeah, but that became a near thing for Krychek. It'd been 40-15 up, and then a couple of good returns.
Krychek leads 6-5.
He was right on the edge there for a moment. 6-5 though he leads.
Well, he absolutely was. I mean, if Rusedski had won that point, and he wasn't far off getting that return in, interesting to have the opponent in contention. And when you get to deuce, then nerves. Oh, good Lord, what am I doing here at deuce? You serve a double fault. Or not volleys necessary very often because the returning hasn't been all that good because the serving's been so good.
Yeah, the lights are on so that the stadium will be imperceptibly from daylight to floodlight. And this crowd will go out and then will come the night crowd. About 23,000 more or less afternoons and evenings, rather more at night, I think.
Which makes the US Tennis Association extremely rich.
$15 low. $30 low.
Look at the work on that. As you look at the picture there, it moved yards from left to right.
$40 low.
That was a wasteful return of serve. He didn't really quite know what he'd decided to do on that one.
Game
Game,
Rusedski.
6 games all.
6 games all. Tie
Sure
break.
as day does become night. We got it covered. We've been very close to having 3 tie breaks, haven't we, when you think about it?
Extremely.
Thank you.
And the first point of a tie break is very important. This time it's Krychek.
One zero, Krychek. One all.
One of his best returns for a long time. That's a mini break.
2-1, Krychek. Two all.
Krychek has served 6 double faults, 2 in the set. Well, that was good. He made a wonderful run. He's so fit, and it was a very difficult shot he went for and got.
3-2, Rusedski.
Well, what a turnaround in the scoreline from being broken to suddenly breaking those 2 points.
4-2,
You know, some people
Rusedski.
think, Bill, don't they? We've talked about this many times, that in tennis it's wrong to talk about big points. They're all the same value. They're not. That run to his right there, and that prodigious angle he made off that Rusedski, off his forehand. It, in a way, probably very nearly put this match in his pocket.
Absolutely, it was a wonderful... He's learned to lift that ball more during this match. He hit far too many into the net. Going diagonally, you must lift it with topspin quite high.
4-2 in the tiebreak.
5-2, Rusedski.
He's getting near. Mustn't rush, mustn't get too excited.
No, it sounds... Sorry, Jerry. I'm just saying...
Go, Bill, please.
It's only one break.
5-3, Rusedski. Rusedski.
But Rusedski still at the point.
Thank you.
He could win the match in the next 2 points. Good return. 5-all.
5-all.
Krajcek 6-5. Rusedski was almost there. Almost there. I was counting chickens. I think a lot of people were down there. And now, suddenly, the whole scene changes. Krajcek 6-5, and here he's got a set point for the 3rd set. It's up. A wonderful return.
6-all.
My goodness me, what excitement. Well, there's the Krajcek camp. They all try to keep calm. There's his girlfriend on the left.
Tom Ocker in the middle.
Yeah. Finalist in the American. To Arthur Ashe. Oh, what an ending to a tiebreak. Really, 3 broken points in a row.
Six points all.
He's made it.
Yep. We've got a match point.
7-6, Rusedski.
Right, is this the moment?
Thank you.
Yeah, that chair, he knew as soon as he contacted, or rather as soon as he saw the return, they could have heard that cheer from Rusedski in Manhattan. Greg Rusedski is the first British player to reach the semi-finals of the men's singles at the US Open since Mike Sangster, another enormous server, back in 1961. It's a tremendous achievement by Rusedski, and it's the most enormous boost for British tennis.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. 100%. Off goes Krajcek. Greg Rusedski, I thought, maintained his calm, his cool, and his form throughout a match. And it's even more impressive that he managed to do that because of the reaction when he'd won. I've never heard him react like that, with a roar like a lion at the end. But he played like a lion, I think. He really hung in there. It was a very difficult match to play against a player who has won Wimbledon. Let's put it in perspective. That's a superstar he was playing. And he played a beautiful match, and look at that scoreline. It is just terrific.
He roared like that, Bill, not quite